Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So today's video we're gonna do, as I promised, this cute little bunny what I created for a couple of days. And if you're interested, you like what you see, please take your hook and yarn and let's begin. So for this today I decided I'm gonna do a white one. I never did one white, so I say I will give a try. So I'm gonna use some white yarn, which is yarn dolce. I don't have the label, unfortunately. I don't know the number. We're gonna need a hook. I'm gonna use, it's number 4 as usually, a scissor, a needle that we're gonna tie the face up to make these cute little cheeks, and some brown yarn. I have some leftovers here. This is for the eyebrows and the mouth. And if you're ready, let's begin. Alright guys, so we're starting with 2 loops as usually, or magic ring if you wish. So we're gonna do ears first because I think they are the longest, so I prefer to start with them. So we're doing 2 loops, and second loop from the hook we're doing 6 stitches. The second row we're doing 6 increases, so we're doing 2 stitches in one loop 6 times, and you should have 12 stitches. So 2, 4, 6. So we're doing 2 loops, 2 stitches in one loop, and like that 2 times, 6 times. I'm sorry, we're doing 6 increases. Alright, we finished the 6 increases. Now we're doing 1 stitch, 1 increase, and like that 6 times. But first mark a row. If you have any leftover or marker, go for it. I have a piece of a yarn, so I'm doing just like that. And we're doing 1 stitch and 1 increase, and like that 6 times. So to not show you each row it increases, guys, to not extend this time too much. So we're doing now 1 stitch, 1 increase, like that 6 times. Next row we're doing 2 stitches, increase 6 times, and the last row it increases is going to be 3 stitches, 1 increase, and like that 6 times, and you're going to have 30 stitches. So once we did these increases, 30 stitches, we have to do 2 rows up. 2 rows up, 30 stitches without any changes, and then we're gonna meet again. Alright guys, so I finished this 2 row by 30 stitches. Now we're doing 1 row with decreases. Decreases, I think you're assuming already that we're doing on sides, just 2 decreases here. So first we're doing 3 stitches, 13 stitches, and now we're doing 1 decrease. Decreases we're doing visible, so we're taking 1 loop from first stitch and another loop from the second stitch. So we have 3 loops on the hook, and we crochet them together. And again 13 stitches and decrease. And after we did these decreases, we have to do 2 rows up without any changes, 28 stitches. So just doing 13 stitches. And the last 2 loops, it's decrease. 3 loops on the hook, we crochet them together. And now 2 rows up, 28 stitches without any changes. Right guys, so I finished this 2 rows up. Now how you can tell we're doing again decreases. So we're doing 12 stitches. So now we're doing one decrease. So decrease we're doing visible again. So we're doing one loop from the first stitch and another loop from the second stitch, and we have 3 loops on the hook, and we crochet them together. And like that one more time. So 12 stitches and decrease. After we did these decreases, we have to do 2 rows up by 26 stitches, I think. So we're finishing this decrease and 2 rows up without any changes, 26 stitches. Alright guys, so I finished this 2 rows by 26 stitches. Now we're doing again decreases, and we're doing 11 stitches. Alright guys, so I finished this 11 stitches. Now we're doing again decrease. Decrease we're doing visible, so 3 loops on the hook, and we crochet them together. And like that one more time we have to do 11 stitches, 1 decrease. After that we're doing 2 rows up. So just to make it short this year's, I think the idea of how we're doing decreases you get. So we're doing each time 2 rows after decreases, and we're doing these decreases like now we did 11 stitches, 2 decreases. After that we're doing 2 rows up. After we did these 2 rows up, we're doing again 10 stitches decrease, and like that 2 times. So decreases is always here on the corners. If you want, you can mark just this. And after decrease, we're always doing 2 rows up. And these decreases we have to do up to 5 stitches, 1 decrease, 5 stitches, 1 decrease. So 2 decreases. And when you reach these 5 stitches, 2 decreases, then I'm gonna join you and show the last 2 rows how to do. So the idea I think you get. So we're doing now up to 5 stitches and 1 decrease 2 times, and then we're gonna meet again. Alright guys, so I got to the point where I did 5 stitches, 1 decrease, and like that 2 times. And now what we have to do again 1 row without any changes, 12 stitches. So we're doing these 12 stitches, and after just need to crochet this together by 6 stitches. Make sure to leave enough yarn for sewing, because this is the only part of this rabbit what we're gonna sew into the body. So we're gonna leave just a little bit longer this thread. And start being concerned if I'm gonna have enough yarn for that, but thanks God I ordered yesterday some, so we have. So I finished these 12 stitches. Now we're taking this part of this piece and the second one, so the stitch from other part, and we have to crochet like that together by 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one, the 6th, we're doing a slip knot from that. I know you know for sure how to do them, I think, but just in case, you're taking as a normal stitch, you have 2 loops on the hook. So this first loop you're pulling straight to the another, and you're doing 1 more, and that's it. Just leave long enough this like I have on this here. I left quite some, and we're gonna sew this into the body. I'll just cut, and we're done with the ears. This how it looks. You have to do 2 pieces, so you did one with me, do one more by yourself. Most preferably to do in the same day, to not have different size of the ears. I mentioned before in my videos, for those who didn't see it, if you do exact same pieces in a different days, it might come smaller or bigger, because every day it's different need of your hand. So preferably to do in the same day, the same pieces, and you're gonna have the same everything. It's just my experience. If you wanna take my advice, you're more than welcome. So the next part we're gonna do, it's the hands and the feet. This cutie, it's gonna go out today, so probably you're not gonna see him more. So say bye, and we're gonna do probably hands next time. Alright guys, so we're gonna do hands now. I did already one, it looks something like that. I'll put aside, and we're gonna do the second one together. So we're starting with again 2 loops. And second loop from the hook, we're doing 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one. Now we're doing 2, 4, 5, 6. Just missed one. Now we're doing 6 increases, so 2 stitches in one, 6 times, and you're going to have 12 stitches. Alright, so I did this 6 increases, I have 12 stitches here. Now last row with increases, we're doing 1 stitch, 1 stitch, and 1 decrease, and like that 6 times, and you're going to have 18 stitches. Once we finish this row with increases, we're doing 2 rows up without any changes, 18 stitches. Alright guys, so we finished these 2 rows. Now we're doing 1 row with decreases, so we're doing 3 decreasing in a row. So we're taking the first half of the stitch from the first one and the second half from the second one, and we crochet them together. So we're doing hidden stitches, decreases, I'm sorry. So we're doing like that 3 times. First half, second half for another stitch, and like that we have 2 decreasing. Okay guys, so I did these 3 decreases in a row, and now we're doing 12 stitches till the end of the row without any changes. After we finish this row, we have to do 2 rows up by 15 stitches without any changes. So we're finishing this row, and after that 2 more rows up. Alright guys, so I finished these 2 rows by 15 stitches. Now we're doing again 1 row with decreasing, so it's going to be 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. And we're doing 1 decrease, hidden one again. So first half of the stitch from first, and second half of the stitch from the second, and we crochet them together. Like that we're doing 1 more time, so 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're doing again 1 decrease. So first half the stitch from the both sides, and we crochet them together, and it's left 1 stitch till the end of the row, so we crocheted it out. We have to crochet that one. Now we mark a row, and we have to do 5 rows up by 13 stitches without any changes. So we're doing 5 rows up, 13 stitches. Okay guys, so I finished these 5 rows. Now what we're doing, we have to fill the hand a bit. So just to be clear, we're filling the hand. Here I almost have nothing on the very top, but the fist one, where it's supposed to imitate a fist, we're filling up. Not too harsh, I would say, not too hard to be. It's just to give it shape, yeah. So as much is supposed to be enough, maybe less. You just touch it and feel it however you feel. If you feel that it has to be more, you just add more, because you're making for you, so you should do how you like. But I will suggest this top half to not fill it, because it's gonna be attached to the body and we don't want it to stand like it's a, I don't know, dummy or something. So now what we're doing, after we fill this one up, we have to crochet these both sides together by 6 stitches. So we're taking first half and the second half from this, and we're doing 6 stitches, and in the last one we're doing a slip knot. Five and 6. So the last one I'm doing like that, just I have one loop on the hook, so I'm doing just one extra to not let this loose, because we're gonna crochet these hands into the body, so it's not necessary to be a slip knot. It's enough to be like that, and you know that you have 2, 4, 6 loops here, 6 stitches there. And so far this is what we have, 2 hands like that. Next we're gonna do the feet and just give it shape nicely, and this is what you're supposed to have. Alright guys, so we're gonna do feet now. So we're starting as usually with a loop of this, a chain of 2 loops, and second loop from the hook we're doing 6 stitches. Alright guys, next row we're doing increases, 6 increases, so 2 stitches in one, and like that 6 times, and we should have 12 stitches. Next row, you can mark your row here. That's what I'm going to do. So next row we're doing 1 stitch and 1 increase, and like that 6 times, when we should have 18 stitches. Okay, finish this 1 stitch, 1 increase. Now to not bore you guys again, so we're doing the next row, it's 2 stitches, 1 increase, and like that 6 times. After that we're doing 3 stitches, 1 increase, and like that 6 times, and we should have 30 stitches. Once we did these increases, we're doing 2 rows without any changes, 30 stitches. Alright guys, so I finished these 2 rows, 30 stitches, and now we're gonna do some decreases. So decreases we're going to do to have this feet shape. You can see I already did one. So we're doing 1 stitch and 1 decrease. Decreases I'm doing hidden, because I don't know, I prefer it that way. You can do them visible. It's on the feet, it really doesn't matter, but I will do hidden them. So we're doing 1 decrease, again 1 stitch and 1 decrease. So decrease first half of the stitch from the first and the second half from the second, and we crochet them together. And like that we have to do 6 times. 1 stitch, 1 decrease, 1 stitch, 1 decrease. And after we finish these decreases, we're doing 12 stitches till the end of the row. So I hope you get it. So 1 stitch, 1 decrease 6 times, and 12 stitches. Alright guys, so the next row we're doing 6 decreases in a row. So we're doing 6 decreases, first half of the stitch, second half of the other stitch, and we crochet them together, and like that 6 times. After that again 12 stitches till the end of the row, so 6 decreases and 12 stitches. Okay guys, so I finished these decreases and 12 stitches. Now remark your row again, and we're starting with 3 decreases. So we're doing, it's a bit hard because we did a lot of decreases, so we're doing 1 decrease, the second decrease, and the third one. So 3 decreases, and again 12 stitches. Did these 3 decreases, and now we're doing again 12 stitches, how I said, and like that till the end of the row. After that, remark your row, and we're doing 7 rows up by 15 stitches without any changes. So finishing this row, after we finish this row, we're doing 7 rows up, 15 stitches. Meanwhile, you can fill up the feet, the leg, but just here on the bottom half you're feeling very good, but on the top don't put nothing, so it has to be flat to not stay like he doing a split or something. So the bottom half as much as you want to be soft, but still not too much, and the top one not too much. And after we're gonna do these 7 rows, I'm gonna show you. We have to put it like that in half and crochet them together, but I'm gonna show you. So for now, do just 7 rows. Alright guys, so I finished the 7 rows, 15 stitches, how I said. Now we're folding like that in 2, and we're looking this corner to be up to the toe. So if you're missing 1 or 2 stitches, you just crochet them. In my case, I think it's 1. So I'm just gonna do 1 extra. And then we're just doing this both sides together, 7 stitches. So you're just doing 7 stitches side by side. Just how I mentioned before, the bottom half it's quite hard-ish, but the top one, it's almost nothing in there. It's just like completely empty. This is to not have like split feet. So crochet these both together, do a slip knot, and don't leave a long one because you're gonna crochet this into the body. So it's don't waste your yarn. So just leave like that, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna crochet that. So I'm sorry for saying so much. So we're doing this 7 stitches and closing stitch, and we're done with the feet. Next part, we're gonna start build the body, like from the bottom to the top, and we are almost to the end. Alright guys, so we're gonna start do the body now, and we're gonna do it all the way to the top with head, and meanwhile we're gonna crochet the hands, feet. So we're starting as usually. You're making 2 loops, and second loop from the hook, 6 stitches. Next row guys, we're doing 6 increases, so 2 stitches in 1, 6 times, and we're going to have 12 stitches. Okay guys, I did these 6 increases. Mark your row now, and the next row we're doing, it's 1 stitch, 1 increase, and like that 6 times. 1 stitch, and the next loop we're doing increase, and like that 5 more times. Alright guys, so I finished this two one stitches, one stitch, one increase. Now next row we're doing one stitch, one increase, and then next we're doing two stitches, increase, and now we just carry on two stitches, increase up till the end, and at the end you're gonna have one stitch more to crochet. So we're doing this, we're moving these increases in order to not have this square bottom, to be a bit more roundish. So that's why I've changed here one stitch, one increase, and after I did two stitches increase, in order to not have this square bottom. So we're gonna change these increases every second row. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And now we just carry on two stitches increase up to the end, and at the end we're doing just one more stitch, and you should have 24 stitches. Alright guys, I finished, and how you can see I have the last stitches here, and we're doing just a normal stitch, and that's it. So the next row we're doing, it's 3 stitches, 1, 2, and the third one, and increase. And like that we have to do 5 more times. 3 stitches, increase, 3 stitches, increase, up till the end of the row. Okay guys, so the next row we're doing 2 stitches. We have to move again increases, so we're doing 2 stitches, 1, 2, and they increase, 1, 2. Now we're doing 4 stitches, 4, and increase. Now we have to do this 4 stitches increase up till the end, and at the end you have 2 stitches left. You just crochet them, and yeah, so 4 stitches increase and 2 stitches at the very least. Okay guys, so we're gonna do now, the next row is going to be 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one, and we're doing an increase now. So 2 stitches in 1, and like that 5 more times up to the end of the row. So 5 stitches, increase, 5 increase. I think you get it. Alright guys, so I finished this 5 stitches increase. Now we're gonna crochet into the body, the legs. So we're starting with remark a row, just in case, let it be, and we're doing 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now take your first feet, and you pointed this the toe to be on the left side, on the left hand, and we have to do with the leg 6 stitches. So you just find here the first stitch, insert the hook, and we're taking, and we're doing 6 stitches with the body. So we're inserting here and in the next. Pay attention to not miss any stitches on the body, because it's hard after that to count everything how it's supposed to be. So 1 into the leg, 1 body, and we crochet together like that 6 stitches. After we crochet this leg 6 stitches, we have to do 15 stitches to the other side here. So we're doing 6 with the feet, and after that we're doing 15 stitches. Alright, I did this leg and 15 stitches, and now we're taking the second one and this time the toe is supposed to look in the right side, the opposite direction, and we're finding the first one, the first stitch on the leg, and the next one we're taking from the body again, and with this feet, with this leg, we're doing again 6 stitches. We're doing 6 stitches, and after that we're doing 10 stitches till the end, and we're going to be at the end of this the row. After we finish this, all of that 6 stitches with the leg and 10 stitches till the end, we're doing 4 rows up without any changes. How many stitches is going to be? 48 should be. Yeah, I think 30. Let me count just quick. 30, 36, no, 42, I'm sorry. 42 stitches, 4 rows up after that. Alright guys, I finished these 4 rows. This is what we have so far. I think already looks not bad. I actually start liking this white color. Never done it before, although it's getting dirty so fast, so have to be careful with that. Now the next row we're doing 10 stitches. Okay, did this 10 stitches. Now we're doing 1 stitch, 1 decrease. Decrease we're doing hidden, so we're taking the first half of the stitch from the both stitches and we crochet them together, and like that we have to do 6 times. This is going to be our belly, like to highlight the belly, so we're doing like that 6 times. 1 stitch, this is the second one, and decrease, and like that 4 more times. After that we're crocheting. After we did this 1 stitch, 1 decrease 6 times, we're crocheting till the end, and we're doing 2 more rows up without any changes, 36 stitches. Alright guys, so I finished these 2 rows and I got into a problem. I took a new ball with yarn and it's different color. I mean, I ordered the same, but for some reason it looks whiter. I hope I'm not gonna see much difference in that, otherwise I would be so pissed. But nothing what I can do. So mark your row, and now we're doing 2 stitches, 2 stitches and 1 decrease. Decreases we're doing hidden, and decrease. Now we're doing 4 stitches, 4 stitches and decrease. And like that we have to do 4 more times. 4 stitches, decrease, 4 stitches, decrease, and you're gonna be left with 2 stitches at the end. You just need to crochet them. So you do that and I will show you next row. Alright guys, so I finished these 4 stitches decrease. Now we're doing again 1 row with decreases. So we're doing 3 stitches and 1 decrease, and like that 6 times. So I did 3 stitches and decrease, exactly same hidden. So first half of the stitches from the both, and we crochet them together, and like that 5 more times. Alright guys, so I finished this 3 stitches decrease. Now we're doing 1 last row with decreases before we crochet the hand. So we're doing 1 stitch and decrease, and now we're doing 2 stitches and again 1 decrease, and we have to carry on 2 stitches decrease up to till the end of the row, and as usual 1 stitch will be left, just crochet it. And yeah, do this 2 stitches decrease up till the end and 1 stitch, and we're gonna do hands next. All right guys, so I finished these 2 stitches in decrease, and now we're doing 1 stitch, mark your row and doing 1 stitch. Take your hand, and you can see this I don't know, this where we did these decreases is some sort of like a fist or something, so it has to be close to the body, just like that. So you're finding the first stitch right here, yeah, and we joining into the body with the other stitch. Be careful to not miss any, and with the hand we have to do 6 stitches. 1, and this is the second one, and the third one, the fourth one, the fifth, and the last one. It's right here in the corner. I'm gonna take it. Next we're doing 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4th. Now we're taking the second hand, and again this decreases where we did to be close to the body, so we're finding the first one, and again we crochet this with 6 stitches. The hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one, it's right here, and you must be left 1 stitch till the end of the row, right here. The next row, guys, we have to do 18 stitches, 1 row without any changes. This is going to be our neck. Meanwhile, this ends from the hand. You can crochet into the body just to not get loose later. So while we crochet this, just take the ends from the hand right here and just do it like that. The good news is not that visible, this other color. Well, it's a bit, but very disappointed. Anyway, just do 1 row without any changes, 18 stitches, and take this one with you into the body, like crochet them around, and after just hide them inside there. Alright guys, now the next row we have to do 18 increases, so 2 stitches in one, and like that 18 times, and you must have 36 stitches. So each loop, each stitch, you have to do increase up till the end, and you should have 36 stitches. Okay guys, I finished this 36 increases, 18 increases, I'm sorry, and now I forget, because I'm not feeling this at this point, but you can already fill the body up with filler, and we're gonna do next row with increases. It's going to be 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one. be careful here, because we've done so many increases in a row, it's hard to see the stitches, so don't miss any. And after 4 stitches we're doing increase. And like that we have to do 5 more times. 4 stitches increase, 4 stitches increase, up till the end. And we're going to have 42 stitches. After we did this 4 stitches increase, guys, we have to do 4 rows up without any changes, 42 stitches. Alright guys, I finished these 4 rows by 42 stitches. Now we're gonna do 1 row with decreases. So we're doing 14 stitches. 1, 2, 14. And we're doing 3 decreases in a row. We're doing hidden. So we're taking first half of the stitch from one and from second one, and we crochet them together 3 times like that. 3 decreases in a row. 2, and the third one. Now we're doing 2 stitches. 1, 2, and again 3 decreases in a row. 1, 2, and the last one, 3. And we have 14 stitches till the end of the row. After we finish this row, we have to do 2 rows up, 36 stitches without any changes. Right guys, so I finished these 2 rows and I already put the eyes and the nose. So the nose we're counting 4 rows up, 4 rows down, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and between 4th and 5th, right in the middle, we're putting the nose, and 2 stitches to the left from the nose, it has to be eyes. So I put it like 2 rows up and 2 stitches to the left, and exactly same on the other side. So they have 4 stitches between them. This is how it's supposed to be. And you just put the safety pins, and that's it. Just tied it up. If you're making for a toddler or someone who may swallow this ice and stuff, I will suggest you to take a lighter and just burn it down a bit here, and just press it with the other side of the lighter, so it's not gonna get it's not gonna pop out. So just to be safe. You know how kids are, they can swallow it and stuff like that. Don't want them to check on it. The next row we're doing, it's 3 stitches and 1 decrease, and like that 6 times. Mark a row, and we're doing 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and decrease we're doing hidden as usually. So first half of the stitch from the both stitches, and we crochet them together, and like that 5 more times. Alright guys, so the next row we're doing is 1 row without any changes, 36 stitches. Yeah, 36 stitches, 1 row. Okay guys, finish these decreases, this row without changes. Now we're doing 1 row with decreases. It's going to be 2 stitches, 1, 2, 1 decrease, and next we're doing 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. and we're doing 1 decrease, and like that we have to do till the end of the row. 4 stitches, decrease, and you're gonna be left with 2 stitches. So you're doing these 2 stitches. After that we're doing next row, we're doing 3 stitches, decrease, and like that 6 times. So just to conclude, this time we're doing 4 stitches, 1 decrease, and like that till the end of the row. Next row we're doing 3 stitches, 1 decrease, and like that till the end of the row. Alright guys, so I finished these 3 stitches and decrease. Now we have to do decreases with closing the head. Meanwhile, fill up good the head, especially here at the cheeks, because we have to have them more visible. So what we're doing 12 decreases in a row. So we're taking first half of the stitch, second half of the stitch, and we crochet them together, and like that up till the end of the row 12 times. After that we're doing 6 decreasing, and it's gonna be like 6 loops left. So we're taking the needle and we're sewing everything together. So just to conclude, we're doing 12 decreases now in a row. After that we're doing 6 decreases in a row, and then it's gonna be left just 6 stitches. You take in the needle and you sew them together, and the bunny, it's done. And we're gonna assemble in the next part. Don't forget to fill the cheekbones really good. It's important for the face to pop up. Okay guys, so how you can see, I closed the head and I sew already the ears. So just to tell you guys where to sew the ears, it's count from the eyes, like 1, 2, 3 rows up, and then the 3rd row you're sewing them around. And I took a brown. We're gonna tie the face up now to make him look cute, and we're gonna do eyebrows and the mouth. So what we're doing, it's we entering like 3 rows down from the nose, and take as much filler as you can with the needle, and exit on the side of the eye right here. Now pull this on all the way, keep this end here, and we're joining on the other side right here. And we're supposed to again take as much filler as you can, and we exiting in the same way. If I will be able to, because I cannot find it. There you go. Now pull this one all the way up, keep this end because it might get pulled. So, and we just tie this one up, and this right here like that. Do a knot, that we're not gonna lose this, and tie this one up. Let's do one more. Oh Jesus. It's harder than it looks, isn't it? There you go. Now it's not gonna get loose. And again we're entering in the same hole, and we taking as much filler as you can and exiting on the side of the eye right here. Tie this, and again we're going on the other side. right here. Take as much as you can. Be exiting somewhere. It's not as hard as it looks, it's just difficult to do this on the table, on camera. So I'm struggling a bit. So exactly same we're doing here, just like that. So we're gonna do like that a couple more times until you're not gonna be satisfied with that. And then I will show you, I'm gonna do off camera a couple times until I'm gonna like it. Alright guys, so I tied the face how we like it. I think it's not bad. And now what we're doing, we are in the same where we did this, where we tied everything in this hole. So we're joining here right under the nose, and we exiting on the side of the eye, somewhere here. I think looks not bad. So the eyebrow we're doing simple, just two from this corner of the eyes. You're taking like two stitches aside, right here, and you're going on like 1, 2, 3 stitches, let's say 3 stitches on the other side. Just like that. And exactly same we're doing on the other side. So 2 stitches in the corner and 2 stitches up, and join somewhere right in the middle, right here supposed to be. So, and exactly same we're doing on the other side. From the middle, 2 stitches down, here somewhere, 1, 2, and we exiting again down there. Just like that. And just after that we're doing one more time here, and we hide this end somewhere there. And the next what we're going to do, we're gonna do shorts. So I just tie this one there, and we're hiding everything. I'm gonna do off camera because it's difficult for me to see how even everything is. I think you're able to do it yourself that. So we're gonna meet in the next chapter where we're gonna do the pants and be done with the bunny. Okay guys, this is how my rabbit looks like. I think it's pretty cute already. So the shorts I decided to do is red. I have any red here. The label, it's 100% acrylic, it says. I don't know this mark, so I made a chain of 70 stitches, but in case your yarn is different and your rabbit is bigger or smaller and you want it to fit, so you do as many loops as you need to be all over his body, like just measure to be here, right? And once you did this, we have to join with the first one here. Right here, in the first loop we did. So we're joining with a slip knot. just like that, and we're doing one more, and now we're doing 2 loops, and we're doing double crochet all over. So we're doing yarn over the hook, we entering in the same loop where we joined, and we're doing 1 double crochet, and like that all the way around we're doing just double crochet. Doing double crochet, and like that we have to do 3 rows. Each time when you come, I will show you, just do 1 row this double crochet, 70 stitches, and I will show you how we join. Okay guys, so look, I finished this first row, and now how we join in to do the second row. We're counting from here. If you can see here that the first double crochet what we did, right? So you're counting 1, 2, and then the third stitch we're joining with a slip knot, just like that, and straight away to the other loop. And again we're starting with 2 loops up, yeah, yarn over, and we carry on all the way like that, 60 stitches, 70 stitches, I'm sorry. And like that 2 more rows we have to do, each time we joining how I showed you before a moment. So it's going to be like that. So 2 more rows, and after I will show you what next. Okay guys, this is, we finished this, I finished this third row, and now we're starting again with 2 loops up and yarn over, and we have to do 15 double crochet in one side. Here is 1, second one, and like that 15 times. Okay guys, so I did this 15 double crochet. Now what we're doing 2 loops up, we're turning around, and from the second we're doing here, look, we're counting 1, 2, and in the third one we're joining with the double crochet again, and like that we have to do again 15 double crochet, and we're doing till the end of the row. After again we're doing 2 loops up and we're turning back. So like that in total is supposed to be 3 rows. So this is the second one, and you have to do 1 more, and we're gonna measure on the rabbit itself in case it needs more or perhaps less. So for now just do this 2 more rows, this one and 1 more, back and forth. Alright guys, so I did these 3 rows, and I think I made a mistake in my writings there in my notes. So I think it's not 3 but it's 6 rows. You do the same, you measure, it really doesn't matter how many rows you have there, we're gonna get anyway what we need to. I'm mostly doing on like how my eyes see, so yeah, let's do 6 rows, back and forth, exactly same, and we're gonna join later on here. Okay guys, I finished these 6 rows. Now you need to count in one side to have 20 stitches, in another side 20 stitches, and we're gonna join this part with the slip knots we're gonna do. So once you did count, you turn this one over. Don't forget to do 1 more loop, 1 extra loop, always, it's for turning. So we're gonna join I marked already my row, how you can see here. So we're gonna join right here and the loop from the body, and we're gonna do a slip knot just like that, and like that we have to do all 15 stitches. Just like that, and you're doing like that up till the end of this row, and when you're done, just do one more extra loop, and cut the yarn. We will need to join already where we're gonna do this sleeves and this shorts, like the sleeve of short sleeve, or whatever it's calling. So do not keep it long. Slip knots till the end 15 times, and then cut the yarn. Okay guys, so I did one sleeve from these shorts, and the second one I'm gonna do with you. So what we're doing now, so here we had 6 rows. We're finding the middle right here, and we're joining with the yarn. So we're doing a loop. Hold on, I took the wrong one. So we're doing a loop. This is to not let the yarn slip away. And we have to do, pay attention, we have to do 5 stitches here. If you need to decrease, it's fine, don't worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You see that I have a big hole here, so I'm gonna do a decrease. It's gonna be like a stitch, so the 5th one. And if you need to do like you do decreases, how many, especially, I don't want to confuse you, I have troubling explaining you, but to not have any holes and stuff, so you can do a decrease like four times, like pull the yarn over these holes what you have there as many times as you want. Most important to have 5 stitches from this half is to get there, and especially in the corner here, because when we're gonna join, it's gonna be a lot of space, so we don't want that. So we're doing like that, you see. And now you're doing 20 stitches from this side. 20 stitches, you do it yourself all the way, 20 stitches up to this corner. Yeah, 20 stitches, and I will show you next. Right guys, so I did this 20 stitches, and we are again on this corner. You see here is a lot of space, so if I'm gonna take here, it's gonna be a big hole. So that's why we're doing these decreases. So we're taking one time the yarn over this, and we join another side, we're taking again one, and we pull this together. And here we have to do again 5 stitches with that one, is we counting. So we did 1, this decrease is gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5th one. Now we are back where we start. So this is the beginning of our, so you taking the first stitch what we did, you joining with the hook there, insert the hook there, and we're doing a closing stitch, so a slip knot. Yeah, 2 loops on the hook, and we're pulling straight the yarn out. Okay, so I did this closing stitch, this slip knot, and we're doing 2 loops up. Now we have to do 2 rows with double crochet. So we do over the hook, where we did this closing stitch, we're doing an exactly same loop. We're doing one double crochet, and the next one again double crochet, and like that we're going all the way around. And when you're coming again to this point, I will show you. For now, just do 30 stitches around, 30 double crochet around. Alright guys, so how you can see, I'm at the beginning of the row, and now we're counting from here these 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third one we're joining, and we're doing a slip knot right away, just like that. And again we're doing 2 loops. This is for lifting our stitch, and double crochet all the way around again. And 30 double crochet. This is our last row. We're joining exactly the same, and just we're doing 1 extra loop, and we're cutting the yarn, and our sleeves is ready. And next we're gonna do the this, I don't know how it's calling this length, this bells or whatever it is, I will show you, and the front one. So 1 row and closing. Okay guys, so this is how it looks, my shorts for now. So now we're gonna do this half here, and then we're gonna do this how it's calling, this belts or whatever. What we're doing now, before we're joining with the yarn, we're finding, if you can see here, is this legs or its beginning, so it's some sort of a fold here, yeah. So you're taking just like that, and you're going about 2 stitches on the other side, and you're just joining here. And if you don't have a marker, it's not a problem. How you can see, I cannot find mine, so I'm just using pieces of yarn. I'm just gonna mark it that way, so I will know what it is. And exactly same we're doing with the second one. So you're going from here about 2 stitches, and you just pull the yarn or something, just to mark, to be everything even. And what we're going to do, I'm gonna take this pants off, and I will show you what next. Alright guys, so I took the pants off. Now where we marked, we start from the left side. No, I'm sorry, from the right side, from this part. Just gonna join here. Just pull the yarn through, and we're doing 1 loop. One loop, just like that. Now in the same one where we joined, we're doing 1 stitch. Meanwhile, crochet this end into the body, into these shorts, so this leftover that is not gonna get loose and stuff. So we crochet that with normal stitches up to this row, and then I will show you. Alright guys, so how you can see, I ended up here where we marked this row. Now the markers you can take out, you don't need them anymore. And we're doing 2 loops. We're turning our piece, and we're doing double crochet. So yarn over, we're joining the first stitch, and we're doing double crochet. And like that we're doing I don't know, yeah, about 3 rows, let's say. If you have to look on your rabbit how you want it to be. So if the pants is right here, right, somewhere here, the bottom half, so you have to have something like that, not further. So I'm gonna do like 3 rows. That should be enough. And each row, when you're finishing, you have to do 2 loops and turn around. So you crochet with me this part so you know how to do. You always have to turn back, but I will show you. Just do this row up till the end and I will show you once. Alright guys, so I am at the last stitch, which we're doing double crochet in the last one, and now again 2 loops up and we're turning back, and we're doing like that, double crochet all around. So 2 more rows, you can do this, and I think it's gonna be enough, but you can measure on your bunny and you're going to see if you like it or you need to add more. Here is no science, so I hope you understand. Alright guys, so I actually did just 2 rows. For me it looks enough, but you look, how I said, for yourself, and if you think you need more, you go for it. Less, I don't think so. It's gonna be too small, this piece. So what we're doing here, if we are at the end of the row, we're just doing 1 loop and we're cutting the yarn. Later on we're gonna hide everything, so we're gonna make it nice and tight. Also we're cutting, pull this end, and this is the piece we have there. Now if you're going from the back, this is how the back looks, and again you're looking right above the hands and you're going one on the same here at the end of the hand. You're just taking 1 line down like that and finding the first hole, loop, whatever, and we have to just join right here, and we're doing loops. I don't have a specific number for that, although I can tell you it's about roughly 45 or something. You have to measure again. So I'm gonna do this one with loops and I will show you how many is it. Alright guys, so I did this chain with loops. I don't have a number, just what you have to do, it's taking across the body just like that and up to the other side, and it has to be on the corner right here, and you should have seven extra loops after that, how you can see. So you are here at the corner, we're gonna sew a button here, we're gonna sew it right in the corner, so we're gonna do the loop for the bottom. So you're taking up to the corner and 7 more loops up, and we have to turn back. And what we're doing, we're counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and in the 7th one we join just like that with a normal stitch, and we have to crochet like that, and you have here a loop, you see, for the bottom one. Don't know if you can see, something like that. And we have to crochet all the way down with normal stitches. Each loop we're going all the way down from where we start, and the second one exactly the same. I will show you how we're finishing there, but it's not big science. So you're just going up to the last one, and when you are at the last one, you're doing 1 extra loop and you tied everything here down. And the second part, you're doing exactly the same. You're counting from the hand down, you're going right the same line, and you're doing across. I will show you how it came up for me. I think you are able to do it yourself. That. Alright guys, so I sewed the buttons, and this is how it looks like. Not bad, I think. This is the back. I will hide it here, these ends, but in general I think it looks quite nice. I hope you like it, and thanks guys for watching this far, and I hope you did enjoy crochet with me. I certainly did. And please subscribe to my channel if you like, and a comment will be much appreciated. So thank you so much for your time, guys, and have a blessed day. See you in the next one.